video is going to be going through how to make purchases and go shopping for the headphone design project. So your group should have already started to go through the packet. You've investigated your problem, looked at your constraints, and seen all the prices on all of the things that you could potentially include in your headphones. Now, you've also gone through and you've come up with different designs for your headphones. You've gone and you've created a final design. After you get approval, then it's time to start making purchases for your supplies in order to build your prototype. Okay, so let's say that for your project, you need to buy 2 paper cups. Okay, so if we take a look on our supply list, paper cups, each one is $4. So if we multiply that by 2, then we end up getting the total price as $8. Okay, so I'm going to show you how we're going to go about purchasing those 2 paper cups. So first thing, if I go to my balance sheet, your balance sheet, you need to make sure that you have the name of your company on your balance sheet. So if we're doing that, okay, let's say that the name of our company is called Headphone Tears. Headphone Tears, like the Musketeers. Okay, and what you're going to be doing here, you're starting off with an initial balance of $50. I usually scribble out this first row. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to be filling out a row each time that you make a purchase. Let's take a look at our checks. Okay, so if we take a look at our checks, each group is going to be getting a check sheet that looks similar to this. This is an example check, which is hung up on the board. Okay, and this is going to be a check that I fill out for you guys as an example. All right, so you're going to go in order here when you're filling out your checks. Okay, so your check number, this would be check number 1. The next check would be 2, 3, etc. You write out the date. So today's date is September 9th. 2022. Paid to the order of, that's the company that you are making the check out to, which would be Remillard Incorporated. The amount of money that you are paying, like we just said earlier, is $8 for the 2 cups, each one being 4. So what I would write out here is I would write down 8. And then there's 0 cents. Okay, so what you would do here is you do 0 divided by 100 or over 100, which stands for 0 cents out of 100. And then you draw a line across the way so that way nobody can add any more money to your check. Okay, so Mr. Remillard doesn't scam you. Then down here you put your company name. So here I would put the Headphoneteers. Okay, in the memo, that's where you're going to write down what you're purchasing. Okay, so here I would write down 2 cups. Now that you have the check all done, you'll cut out the check and you'll go with your balance sheets to your teacher. All right, and you have to fill out the entire row of your balance sheet. Okay, so my next row, if I take a look here, my check number, that's 1. The day's date, you don't need to write it out here. Okay, so it would just be 9-9-22. Who is the check written to and what is it for? Okay, here you would write Remillard Inc. And then you would write 2 cups. The amount for the check goes over here, and the amount here is going to be $8. Your balance is going to be 50 minus 8, okay? So our remaining balance, which will then be $42. After you filled out your balance sheet, then what you're going to do is you're going to bring the check and your balance sheet up to your teacher in order to make your purchase for your